Scooby. Scooby butt. What are you doing? He's helping. Alright, I'm going to go on my panhead finally. It's only 9:30 at night instead of midnight. So much for getting a full day of working on this project. I'm down to a day and a half now. Okay, I found a couple pistons I can use with the cylinders I honed out before, for the stroker pistons. So these are 70 over. These are a forged MC, which are actually TRW. So this is some of the stuff Dixie used to have. The disadvantage of these is it takes the old style clips that are junk. So I'm going to use a new style wrist pin, and I'll make up some buttons out of aluminum to take up the slack here so the pin don't hit the wall. So I have to make that up. But other than that, these will work. This cylinder here is size good. This one here I could open up about 3/4 thou or so. It's a little bit tighter than this one was. So I go ahead and hone this one out a little bit, and then that should match it up. And I got slammed paint on this one. This one here is not too bad already. What the hell is that thing? It has some crappy looking casting there, isn't it? Oh well. So anyway, it'll give me a set of cylinders to use. These have the drain holes in there for the 53 and later case. So I don't have any problem with like the other cylinders I got where they had no holes here. So it'll work out. And I still got my 10-to-1 or so compression dome on it. Not counting the other stuff I'm going to do. So hopefully we'll have more like 11-to-1. Maybe better. 12 if we're lucky. Keep making the motor bigger. Get more compression. Oh, that's one there. So I'm going to try to go panhead. Looks like the exhaust is going to fit. Found that out last night. So after I get done with the cylinders here and the pistons, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for heads. So just got the stock Harley ones here, and I got the STDs floating here. So I'll probably lean toward the STDs to see how it goes. Okay, we got this mess cleaned up. Okay, these are forged pistons, so they need to be put in loose. At least 4 thousandths loose, minimum. So these are a 1/2 thou difference or something, I think. This one's on the 5. This one's 4.5. That's the number on the mic, not the actual size. So it's 4.5. This one's 5. These are 70 over pistons we're using. Okay, now we got to determine which cylinder it goes in. Looks like it got equal valve pockets. Kind of. Okay, so you take your mic. Whoop, take the tripod helps. Put the tripod out of the way would help too. Yeah, that's much out of the way we're going to get it. Okay, we're going to take our 4.5 piston. Actually, I'm going to take the 5. Okay, so that's 5 on the mic. Right there. So we're going to add a 4 thou to it, it'd be 9. So you put 9 on the mic. Then you take the other mic and you make sure it fits this mic. See, that didn't fit. And it's under 9. Move it up to 9, see if they're close. Close, a little bigger. There we go. Got a little bit of drag there. You can set the drag whatever kind of drag you want is your number. Okay, so 4,000 clearance is light drag with this one. This one here is the bigger cylinder. So a little bit loose. Close though. Go 1/4 thou bigger. And that's what we got. Check it up on the top. And then check it down the bore a little ways. About halfway down works good. Okay, so we're 4 1/4 thou clearance on this cylinder. This is our rear one. That's a good one to use. So this one here, so we're going to mark this rear, so we know which one it is. Rear. That one goes over there. When do we put it together? Okay, this one's 4 1/2. Half a thou smaller. So we'll set the mic at 8 1/2. Set this one at about 8 3/4. 8 3/4 is a little tight. So if I hone it to 8 3/4, it'll be a little bit tighter than that, but close. Okay, this one is, I think it was 8. Seven 3/4 on that spot. So you got to open up 1/1000s to equal what the other one is, which should be fine. I'm going to run it hard anyway. These are thin cylinders, so they run a little hot anyway. It's a little bit bigger at the top of the cylinder here. It's out around. Okay, so I'm going to go hone this thing to what number we want. I already forgot. 8 1/4. 8 3/4. 8 1/2. Yeah. A loose 8 3/4. Okay, let's go hit this one over here and let's hone. Do this just like we did it before, except now we're going slightly bigger. We have different pistons. Let's see, what's hone do we use? I think we used these stones before. Rusty cylinder. See all the rust marks in here? Hopefully some of that's going to hone out. Definitely out around. These stones are glazed up, or someone's really hard. This is deglazing stone. Get to the top. Cut. More pressure. Honing angle. So it's old and hard. So you got to pay attention to your honing angle in here, the crosshatch pattern. trying to keep that within reason. The stroking it faster changes the whole. Just the whole last cylinder hard. More cutting pressure. Pull the cylinder down a little bit. Drop in the cool tank over there. Still warm. Bottom. Hot on the bottom. Back off our pressure a little bit. Tight right here on the bottom. Still that around. It's hot as hell down here. Cool it off again, cool tank. Cool tank's just full of oil. Throw it around. Check the bike, make sure it doesn't move. Still good. Cross hatchet looks good. Put our smooth stones in here. Better finish. Do it real smooth. Give a plateau hone. But a very smooth plateau. Low drag. Lots of horsepower. Makes it really smooth, see? Looks like that stone cut better than the other one. Took out almost all those hole marks out of there. They're still in there though. The heavy hole marks are for holding the oil. The smooth is for doing the plateau to make it low drag. Somebody's outside. Okay, we'll clean this off, we'll be back. Alright, I'm going to do some painting over there. I'm going to use up this Duplicolor paint. We'll test it on my bike, see if it really works or not. I know it chips real easy, but other than that, I don't know how good it is. So, only one way to find out. Customers don't feedback what I have, but I know what I do when I do my bike. I got it warmed up in the oven. So the can's been sitting over in the oven for a while now. It's 180 degrees or something over there, 190. Oh, it looks like about 186 degrees right now. Preheating the cylinders. Can of paint's been in there for about 5 minutes too. It's not too cold tonight, but it's low 60s, so it's warmed up. Yeah, it's probably about 100 degrees at most. Not that hot. These are lukewarm at best. I've already cleaned them all up. The bores are spotless right now. I haven't done my final clean on them, but I'm 3/4 clean. So now I can go ahead and paint them. I have certain ways I paint stuff. You shoot down between the fins, shoot from the bottom, shoot from the top. That's how you do it. Definitely has a weird smell to it. Down. Now we flip them over to the other side. coats one side. Alright. Got probably half a can of paint. Okay, I'm going to clean it up, throw it in the oven. Back in a few minutes. Alright, we got the cylinders in the oven over there. They're all cleaned up. Looks like they're about 171 degrees now. So that'll warm up to maybe 125 if we're lucky. Maybe 130. Come over here and work on these pistons. I gotta get these old ones off the cylinder, off the cases, since I'm not gonna use them. So I need 3 tools: hammer, snap ring pliers, because these are snap ring style pliers, clips, 2 extensions, 3-inch, 6-inch. Now, this is how they come. Radius to edge. This one's been cut square so it sits in the piston and it pushes the pin out straight without damaging anything. That's kind of important. Well, if you care though. I think I'm in the right spot. Alright, you don't want the snap ring to go in the case because I don't want to take the motor apart. So put a towel over it. Yeah, these have to go the correct direction. We're not trying to expand, we're trying to contract. Yeah, that works a lot better. A lot of fire engines out there tonight. Yeah. Reuse it. They say not to, but they're still good. They work. Except I don't like this style. I like spiral locks. As long as they're still tight in the piston when you put them back in, they're good. Look at that. Comes off nice and easy. Didn't need no fancy tool. Now I can either reuse these on my pistons I need them for, or I can put them back in these pistons and use them in these pistons. I don't know when I'm going to use these pistons again. But it probably wouldn't hurt to keep the parts together for this piston. Seeing they come out of the cylinders, they're good. So we'll put them all back together as a unit. This one's a little tighter. Now I have a circlip on the other side which doesn't come out. This won't go through the circlip, you'll take it out on both sides. This one's coming out easy enough. I'm going to use my little Phillips screwdriver to push it out with. Walkway's blocked. Let me make it a camera adjustment. There you go. If you have to beat them out, don't beat them out with a screwdriver. That'd be hard on them. Don't want to do that. Down back in. Take the circlip, put it back in. We don't lose it. see better. Alright, it's all back in there where it belongs. Okay, I'm not sure which cylinder this came out of. Doesn't really matter. I'll go back into one of them. Let's see a little bit. The snap ring. Seems to be good. Put these into cylinders where they belong. Yep. Safety trap. Battery chargers. Alright, let's see if we can put these into cylinders without any real specialty tools here. Shouldn't be too hard to do. That's the only specialty tool I need. Okay, this front or rear, yeah, it comes out of one of them. Okay, there's the gap. Gap goes in first. Push your fingers in. Tap, 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 tap. And how long does it take to get your compressor out? Yep, second ring didn't go in that time. Push the ring with your hand, goes through, there's the all ring. And there you go. Cylinder's protected. Take long to do that, did it? So I got to shovel the top end to put on something. Wonder where we're going to put that on. Could put on that panhead right over there. Make it a shovel head. That'd be different. Nobody would ever do that, would they? Especially not me. Okay, so cylinders are in the paint booth over there, or the oven cooling, or warming up right now. I'll come back in I don't know, an hour or so and pull them out, let them cool off to room temp. When they cool off is when they start to harden up. So we'll figure out that. I guess we'll see if this battery chargers are going to work. The battery's so dead I didn't want to take a charge. So I had to use that charger right there that puts out more power. So let's see how this works. Disconnect that one. Connect the second one. So the other one here is our little Yuasa. Right there. Now if it quits blinking and charges, then we know it's going to take a charge. It'll charge up the battery completely. As long as it keeps blinking like that, it's not charging. Ah, good. It's taking a charge now. It wouldn't do that before. So if a battery has too low a voltage in it, these automatic chargers won't charge. At least most of them won't. See, it's a smart charger. That means it's too smart to actually work. This one here, it's not very smart. So if you hook something up to it, it'll actually kind of charge it. Not always, most of the time. Now if you really get a dumbass charger, like a bunch of those ones laying underneath the workbench over there, they don't care if the battery's got a hole in it, it'll put juice into it. If it can't come to life one of those, it never will. So, alright, so I got it rigged up to my switch up there for my hot wire. I use the jumpers because they're smaller. I just jump it right here, so makes it easy to do, but I got a trip hazard right here I gotta watch out for. But at least this one's done. We won't use that one no more. Alright, we'll see if that keeps charging. I'm gonna go work on some heads. Let's go see what we're gonna do for heads.